What is going on, you guys? I am D Venom along with Feathered Friends. Thank you guys for joining us live and getting y'all some. I am super excited. I checked my statistics. Well, I checked my statistics once before, and I told you guys that there's certain countries and things like that that are listening to me and downloading my episodes and things like that. And I didn't get a chance to write that information down because I wanted to thank the countries. I just wanted to thank you guys. So I did that. And here goes. I have quite a few of you guys, listening and downloading my episodes. I didn't write down the percentage. I wrote down the percentage to one of the countries, but I didn't write them down for everyone because it would have took too much time. But anyway. Yes, thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me that you guys are taking time out of your lives to, listen to me and, support my endeavors and whatever the case may be. So I really do appreciate your guys' energies. I was super excited in regard to some of the foreign countries, that, are taking part in, my platform. Thank you guys. Just to know that I'm being heard, not just in America, but overseas and just all these different places that I hope to visit one of these days. It's a really exciting feeling. So thank you guys once again. I'll get into the statistics and or the countries and cities, towns, and whatever else the case may be here momentarily. I'm just taking a breather. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow. My voice is being heard, and that is the main thing, because with every story that someone has, well, not every, but I'm just hoping to reach out to people and whatever the case may be, and obviously I am. So anyway, I spent time with nature last night, you guys, and it felt really fucking good. To not be behind four corner walls and, dealing with negative energies and things like that, to be free. Even though I merged off the straight and narrow, and I will admit that I have relapsed a couple of damn times and, fucked with scallywags, sucking all type of dick, jacking them off and all type. Y'all know, honey, I have no filter. I tell my own story. So, I have been a bad boy / girl and, but been doing some things that I should not have been doing. And, I will tell that particular story on my YouTube platform. But I talked to my psychiatrist today and I talked to my therapist today, and we're on the right track in regard to resolving some childhood things. I think that is the catalyst to a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with currently. And, I'm not afraid to face those things, because I'm just that powerful. Sometime I will lose power in certain situations, but I'm never afraid to learn about me. So the fact that we're getting somewhere, it means a lot. We talked about my father, we talked about, the traumas, things that I've seen, things that happened to me, just a lot of different things that I won't go into right now. But, a lot of those things have shaped me into the person that I am today. And, unfortunately, I'm repeating cycles. And somewhere down the line, someone has to break those cycles. And it's going to be me, because the strength is on my shoulders. And I know that I am the one that has to break these family cycles in regard to addiction and a lot of different things. But it's the means of tackling what is the catalyst to everything. So that is going to be a hard journey, but I'm willing to take that journey because it's going to shape and better me for the better. And it's a wonderful feeling. So I was just really happy to talk to my therapist today and know that we are getting somewhere. It's just it's just all in the process of learning oneself. I'm so happy to be me, regardless of my flaws, regardless of all of that. Whatever experiences that I go through regarding relapse or whatever the case may be, it just shapes me for the better. And I'm still getting blessed. I still have my podcast and I still have my car. Still, I don't have a job, but, I'm not worried about that either. I have money. I'm not tripping. But, I'm blessed in a lot of areas and I received abundance, in my bank account. So, I'm manifesting. I'm not manifesting a hell of a lot of abundance, but it's enough to keep me afloat. So if I'm able to manifest that little bit of money, just imagine what other abundance that I can manifest. So I'm on the right track. I just have to stay positive, and that's one reason I didn't come back to this bitch last night. Even though like I said, even though I was, doing some ratchet ass stuff, I still was able to get a peace of mind and recharge my energies and be a part of the universe and just reflect on a lot of different things. And sometimes you need to leave your environment to do that because your environment could be the cause of a lot of different, shit. So you need to get away from all that so that you can have a clear mind about some stuff. And it felt really good. I just, hate that I had to leave my birds here by themselves or whatever, but it's what I had to sacrifice in order to, recharge myself. And I'm going to do it often. I'm not giving power away, but, I don't have time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Anyway, let's get into these countries and towns and shit because we're staying on a positive track. And let's see, we're going to start with the world. Let me grab the notes. Oh, hold on one second, you guys. I have too much going on. Now I got to find the page. Bear with me, people. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with the world. And, of course, U.S. is at the top. And then comes United Kingdom. Thank you, United Kingdom, for your support and downloading my episodes and, just giving me energy when I need it and giving me light when I need light. So thank you guys very much for being a part of my platform. Moving on. Russia. I knew that you guys were following me and downloading my episodes, and I appreciate you guys very much, and I appreciate my little Russian friend that I met via podcast. Thank you guys very much. Russia has given me love for a while now, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you, Russia. Canada. Hey, Cha-Cha. Canada, thank you guys very much for the love, downloading my episodes. I didn't write down the percentage as I told you guys earlier, but, I think Canada has been, supporting me for a while now. So thank you, my Canadians. Poland. Thank you, Poland. I really do appreciate your love and energy. LLS, love, light, and support of not only oneself, but each other. So thank you guys. I appreciate you very much, Poland. Spain. Thank you, Spain. I really do appreciate the love and the energy that you guys have given me thus far in regard to my platform. Thank you, Spain. France. I like French food. I like French dick. Just keeping it real. I like Spain dick too. But anyway, I love my French people. So thank you. I took French in high school and failed that shit. But I do appreciate my French people. Y'all have some good chocolates, desserts, basically. And y'all have a beautiful country. Thank you, France. Latvia. Latvia. Oh my God, this is my mom calling me. I'm sorry. I had to call her back. I don't want to interrupt the live episode, the live chat. Okay, anyway, Latvia. I'm not really sure where that is, and I should have done some research before getting live, so I could basically figure out exactly where, you're located within the country. But thank you, Latvia. I really do appreciate you guys, joining the bandwagon and downloading my episodes and listening to me and, supporting me thus far. It's people, countries, or whatever like yourselves that keep me going. Thank you, Latvia. South Africa. What is going on, my Africans? I'm a great majority of African myself, considering my DNA. Then comes, the European portion and whatever else the case may be. But thank you, my South Africans. I really do appreciate the love that you guys have, shown me thus far. And I've talked to a lot of Ghana people via podcast. So, it's always a pleasure to, speak with my people and get energy from you guys. So thank you very much, South Africa. Antarctica. Okay. Thank you, Antarctica, for, showing me some love and support. I really do appreciate you guys very, very much. It's cold as hell in Antarctica, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that Antarctica, is listening to me. So thank you guys. It just shows me that my energy is being felt definitely throughout the world. Let's see here. Australia, what's going on, my Australians? Thank you guys for the love and support and, basically, downloading the episodes, the same shit that I told everybody else, but I'm telling you guys, I'm reaching out to y'all one by one. So thank you guys very, very much for taking the time out of your busy lives to, incorporate me in it. And my birds. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully one of these days whenever I can come into some abundance and a balance and, things of that particular nature, I will be visiting some of these countries. Let's just pray. Anyway, where was I at? Australia, Bangladesh. What is going on, Bangladesh? How are you guys? Thank you all very much for your love and support in regard to my platform, listening to my episodes, allowing them to resonate with some of you guys. And, I really do appreciate it. And feel free to call in when I go live, you guys. I have like 9 open call slots for co-hosts. You guys are supposed to be my co-host. So when I'm talking to y'all about things that are affecting my motherfucking ass, y'all supposed to come on here and, not necessarily comfort me because I don't give a fuck about comfort, but, just be my co-host and talk about the shit, like Wendy Williams co-host used to do. I mean, don't be so motherfucking coy, Anyway, Brazil, what is going on? Now, look, I ain't trying to be nasty, but never mind. I was about to say something. We'll keep it PG. But Brazil, I would love to visit y'all country because y'all have some good eye candy, men and women, and some good food and, just good culture in general, good music. Brazil, yeah, y'all got it going on and y'all, own little way. But anyway, thank you, Brazil, very much for listening, downloading, and just being a part of the platform. Thank you. We have Germany, Rouladen. I don't know how I came across Rouladen, but I know that it's a German dish, and it entails pickles and mustard, and I think flake steak or some type of flat steak. But anyway, the shit is good. If you haven't tried Rouladen, you should try it. But thank you, my Germans. I appreciate the love and support that you guys have given me. Continue following, continue downloading. It's people like you that keep me and the platform going. Honduras. What is going on, my Hondurians? Thank you guys very much. I think y'all are in the jungle some damn where. So thank y'all for listening to me in the deep, deep, deep jungle. I really do appreciate the love and support. Unfortunately, one of my favorite participants of the group TLC, Left Eye, I think she passed away in Honduras due to a car accident. So, not that that has anything to do with what I'm talking about, but, I seen Honduras and it made me think of Left Eye. So, anyway, thank you, my Hondurians, for, showing me love and support. Pakistan. What is going on, my Pakistanians? I think I've been with a couple of Pakistans. No, yeah. Well, anyway, that's not the whole point. But y'all do have a beautiful country, beautiful, beautiful men and women, beautiful music. I love, instrumental Egyptian, belly dance music, Arabic, Cairo, what else? Even, Indian. I just like y'all instruments. Y'all have very interesting instruments. in your music. And I like the sounds of certain things that you guys play. You just have a beautiful country overall. Hold on one second. My throat is dry and my mouth is dry. But thank you, my Pakistanians, for downloading, listening, showing love, and being a part of the platform. LLS, you guys. One second. Okay. Now we are at Palau. I think that's how I pronounce it. Palau. I'm not sure where you are centered within the universe, but if I am guessing correctly, you are a small country somewhere. Either way, you are listening to me in that country, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for downloading whatever episodes that you have downloaded, and thank you for allowing them to resonate with you. I will be creating more episodes for you guys that I'm hoping will resonate with quite a few of you. Moving on, Sweden. Y'all have some good ass meatballs, men and women. No, what I'm talking about, women. Women don't have the meatballs, honey. But I've been with a couple of Swedens, and yeah. Anyway, y'all have some good pancakes. Y'all have beautiful women. They're blonde. A great majority of them. And some good music. I've listened to some Sweden music before, and it's pretty interesting to say the least. In a beautiful country. I would love to visit Sweden. Anyway, thank you guys very much for your love and support in regard to the platform. Anyway, many blessings, Sweden. Turkey. Now, Turkish men and women, mainly the men. Y'all have a very interesting look. Y'all have dark features like Arabic individuals, and I like that. Hairy as fuck, a lot of you men are. The women are very beautiful country, very beautiful music, food, not Brazil, but Turkey, wait, what else? Y'all have good spa houses. What else? There's something else in regard to Turkey that, I can't think of it right now, but Turkey. Thank you guys very much. I want to Esteban. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it, but I want to visit that particular section of Turkey. Lebanese? No, not Lebanese. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't think of it. I have brain fart. But anyway, it's a part of Turkey that I would like to visit one of these particular days. But anyway, thank you, Turkey, very much for your love and support. And then we have Taiwan. Thank you, Taiwan. I have a cousin by the name of Taiwan with 2 W's. But anyway, Taiwan, thank you guys very much for, joining the platform, downloading the episodes, listening, allowing them to resonate, and, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you guys. Okay, then we move on to U.S. Wait a minute. Okay, my bad. I was just checking to make sure I didn't miss anyone in the live chat. Let me move my phone over here so any event someone pops in, I can address them. All right, back to my statistics. We are talking about the U.S. aspect of it all. We have Arizona, top of the board, that is showing their love and downloading episodes and whatever the case may be. Thank you, Arizona. I really do appreciate it. It was Voyage Phoenix. VoyagePhoenix.com magazine, one of our local magazines that pretty much interviewed me and gave me a spread in their, in their magazine, and I appreciate that. So someone thought of me as a local gem, and whoever you are, much love. I really do appreciate it. I try to, I just try to spread light and love wherever I can spread it. Sometimes it doesn't resonate and sometimes it does. And, I don't give a fuck regardless. I'm here to do Source's, work in what he wants me to do. And that is continue on with my path, spread light and love wherever I can spread it. And, let that be the reason. And, that's what I'm doing, obviously. Okay, we move on to California. What is going on, California? Never been there. But like to go to certain parts of California. Check it out. But anyway, thank you, Callie. I really do appreciate the love from you guys. In regard to downloading episodes, listening to them and allowing them to resonate. So Callie, thank you. South Carolina. What is going on, South Carolina? Thank you guys very much for your love. And oh wait, hold up. Many entered. Damn, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm so into these statistics that I didn't realize someone entered the live chat. So let me see who the hell this is. She has 6 followers, 3 following. Okay, anyway, back to my statistics. If it's meant for me to talk to someone, then I will. Where was I at? North Carolina, I believe. Yes, no, I wasn't. South Carolina. Yeah, thank you guys. Like I said, moving on, Minnesota. Minnesota, I never, have I been to Minnesota? No, I haven't. I have family that lives in Minnesota and y'all cold as fuck. I'm good on that. But yeah, I have the Mall of America, if I'm not mistaken, and a couple of other things out there. But, yeah, I do have cold weather and I don't, like cold weather. So, but anyway, thank you guys for downloading episodes, listening to them, allowing me into your homes and things of that particular nature. I really do appreciate it. So Minnesota, thank you once again. New motherfucking York. Okay, what's going on, Little Kim? Wah. I've never been to New York before. I would love to visit New York, certain parts of it, especially the gay district. I know it's off the meat rack in regard to gay life in New York. And, I just remember Paris is Burning and a couple of other, I don't know if Paris is Burning. Well, I think certain parts of Paris is Burning was filmed in New York, the balls and things like that. The House of Saint Laurent and, oh my God, there were so many houses back in those days. Those were the fun times. I remember New York kind of reminds me of Chicago when it comes to the music and the nightlife and the gay life and stuff like that. So, yeah, New York is just one of those cities. Y'all have fashion, y'all have music, y'all have, murders and crimes. Y'all have everything, New York. But anyway, thank you, New York, for, downloading episodes, allowing them to resonate, listening, etc., etc. Now, North Carolina. Thank you guys very much for your love and support. I really do appreciate y'all downloading episodes, listening to them, allowing them to resonate, and being a part of the platform. Thank you. Washington. My mom's ex-husband lived in Seattle, Washington. Well, yeah, he used to reside there, but I've never been to Washington before. I see a lot about it on the news and TV and whatever the case may be, so that's enough for me. But thank you guys very much for y'all love and support, listening to episodes, downloading them, allowing me into your homes and whatever else the case may be. Y'all know I have no filters, so. I don't know if you have children around or not, but y'all may want to put them somewhere else when y'all listen to me. But thanks very much, Washington. I appreciate the love. Wyoming. Thank you, Wyoming, very much for downloading episodes, listening to them, allowing them to resonate, being a part of the platform, spreading energy, etc., etc. Thank you, Wyoming. Florida. I talked to a couple of people here on podcasts that are from Florida. I had never been there before. Of course, seen a lot of stuff on TV in regard to Florida. Y'all have beautiful people, beautiful music, nice climate, storms and shit like that. Crazy ass animals, people that eat folks' faces off because of bath salts. I got a lot going on. Snakes coming out of toilets, licking bitches' asses and all type of shit. I seen it on Cops. I'm good on that. But thank you, Florida, very much for y'all love and support, being a part of the platform, allowing episodes to resonate, etc., etc. Georgia. What is going on, Georgia? I can't say that I've never been to Georgia before. I had a good friend that lived somewhere in Georgia, but they moved. But I'm trying to think of who. I think I have family that lives in Georgia. I've heard that y'all traffic is ridiculous in Georgia. But aside from that, y'all got some good ass food. Y'all had the Freaknik until people got raped. What else? I mean, y'all had what else? Y'all got? Y'all are big on African American culture and things of that nature. So that's always an A+. Georgia, y'all got it going on in your own little way. So, keep it going on and keep following and keep downloading and being a part of the platform. I really do appreciate the love. Georgia, Illinois, my hometown. What is going on, Illinois? Rockford specifically. Thank you, Rockford and Chicago. Thank you very much, Illinois, for downloading my episodes and showing me love. It's always a blessing to receive love from your home base. Arizona is not my home base like that. It's, really Illinois. But thank you, Illinois, very much. I really do appreciate the love. Continue following and spreading light and whatever else the case may be. I really do appreciate that. Even though I have a thing with Illinois, I would never go back there for my own personal reasons. But you guys are showing me love, so I'm going to show it back in return. So thank you, Illinois, very much. New Jersey. I'm almost done here, you guys. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all because it's important to me to do that. Because y'all don't have to listen to me. Y'all don't have to, download my episodes. Nothing has to resonate with you guys. Y'all don't have to allow me in your, vehicles, in your homes or anything like that. So, why wouldn't I take the time to show gratitude and thank each and every last one of these countries, cities, and or towns for, listening to me and showing me their love and support. Baby, good night. Anyway, did I say New Jersey? If I didn't, thank you, New Jersey. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a lot of muscle heads or meat heads, in New Jersey. I used to watch New Jersey Housewives, or no. It was some show with Short. I think what is that girl's name? Shorty, and there was Vinny, I think, and it was based upon Italians. Anyway, I think it was based in New Jersey and, like off the beach or ocean or whatever the shit may be. But, yeah. I think they're called meatheads, people that like to, work out and shit like that. But New Jersey, I really do appreciate your guys' love in regard to downloading episodes, listening, and, spreading love, light, and energy. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Texas, not too far from Texas, considering I am in Arizona. I drove through Texas when I moved from Illinois to Vegas, and it's a long motherfucking stretch. My God, thank God my car didn't break down at that part, or the U-Haul, whichever. Thank God it didn't break down because I would have been shook. Because Texas, it takes a while to get through that damn state. But more or less, y'all have some good food. When they say things is big in Texas, okay, y'all got big steaks, big dicks, big titties, big coochies. Y'all got it big. Okay. Thank you, Texas, for listening, following, downloading, and all that shit. Thank you, Texas. Okay. We are at Maine. What is going on, Maine? Thank you guys very much for your love, light, and support. I really do appreciate it. Maine, I have a girlfriend that is supposed to be moving to Maine with their partner. I'm not sure what part of Maine, but I hear that Maine is a beautiful place to live. And, you can come up in Maine. It's those particular states that people just are asleep on that really have it going on in their own little way. So, anyway, much success to, my girl and whatever they decide to do in Maine. And thank you, Maine, very much for your love, light, and support. I appreciate it. Missouri. Baby, I done heard some shit about Missouri. I've never been there. I know it's Midwest, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around that region. Chicago, I think it's Chicago, and then y'all somewhere around there. I just know that y'all have a lot going on in regard to crimes and shit like that. Most states and towns and cities do. But y'all have good food. Y'all have good culture. Actually, it's just never showcased. what else do y'all have? Y'all have good artifacts. I think y'all have good museums and shit like that. So it's not all about crime and stuff like that. Y'all do have some, good places to go visit and eat and hang out and shit. Yeah, live life. So thank you, Missouri, very much for your love, light, and support. I do appreciate y'all downloading episodes, listening to them, allowing them to resonate, etc., etc. Ohio. I was going to move to Ohio when I was in the Midwest, and I said, good motherfucking night, I can't do it. Ohio, y'all have, yeah. What was the story of the guy that had these girls, locked up in his house, and he pretty much had it, um, how can you say it? Insulated so that people wouldn't hear what was going on in the inside. He was raping them girls and fucking them all on the walls and all type of shit. Just doing the most. And I think one of the girls was in the backyard naked or something like that. And the neighbor seen it. It was a trip in regards to that story. Then there was another story in regard to, I think, a dude that had a bunch of bodies in his backyard and shit in Ohio. And then, it's just, what do y'all do in Ohio? It's just, yeah. No disrespect. Don't stop following me and shit like that, Ohio. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just saying, I couldn't live there. Plus, it's cold and, yeah. But I do appreciate you guys not shedding, but spreading love, listening to my episodes, allowing them to resonate, downloading them, etc., etc. Thank you, Ohio. Oklahoma. Thank you guys, Oklahoma. Never been there. I have, thank you, Oklahoma. I appreciate the love. If I had, a chance to visit there, I would, considering y'all have a lot of, wildlife. I like wildlife, nature, mountains and things of that particular, yeah. So you guys do have some culture there, and I would like to visit one of these days. So thank you, Oklahoma, for the love, light, and support in regard to downloading episodes, listening to them, allowing them to resonate, etc., etc. All right, the last two. Oregon. Thank you, Oregon, for allowing me into your homes, wherever you listen to me at. Thank you very much. It's people like, yourselves that keep me going, and keep me energized and keep me wanting to tell my stories and yeah, because it's helping people and it's helping me to tell my stories and share them with the world. So thank you, Oregon, very much. It's really rainy there, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all do have some good culture, but just very rainy. Anyway, Virginia, the last one. Thank you, Virginia, my ex boss used to live in Virginia and was telling me a lot about Virginia. It sounds like a interesting place to perhaps visit, get in and get the hell out. And I guess y'all have some good culture, some good food, and good music clubs. Who knows what Virginia has? But thank you, Virginia, very much for your love, light, and support, and downloading episodes and etc. etc. Okay, I'm done. I did it. I said I was going to thank each and every last one of you guys, and I did it. Once again, thank you guys very much for being a part of the platform. Oh, my God. That felt good to just, thank all of you guys. Anyway, 33:44, time of the live chat. I'm going to get something to drink real quick. I always say, let me get something to drink. What the fuck am I? No, I'm going to. 1 second. Okay. All right. So I have some plans today. I'm going to be doing some shit around this apartment, and I'm going to be further pushing my manifestations to fruition. I'm going to be boxing with some shit, going through clothes that I don't know, that that no longer serve my higher self, and donating them to, Goodwill or giving them to food pantries or whatever. So I have a lot of shit to do. I need to cease off this apartment and change whatever energies that is just stank around here and for new. Let me see. I need to make more energy catchers so that I can place them throughout the corners of these of the apartment. I have a lot to do. So I'm not going to be here with you guys for too long because I have to get shit on the road. I have my lease is up at the end of July, so I have to manifest real quick. A new place, whatever else the case may be. So, I have a lot to do. I'm going to be utilizing a lot of energy, just by meditating and whatever else the case may be, but I wouldn't have it any other motherfucking way. Because I'm on a roll, I'm on the ball. So it's just like, as long as I can take care of addiction and things like that, I'm unstoppable. And, I'm just stopping my own motherfucking self. And a lot of us are, because we let people, places, and things get in our way. And, it's time to stop that shit. There are energies out there that don't want to see us get ahead. And as long as we allow those energies to keep us stagnant, that's what we'll be. We'll be like them. I don't want to be like them. I don't give a fuck what I go through in life, relapse or whatever. I still don't want to be like you. I want to be my own person, and I want to have my own life, and which I do have. I make my ASMR videos on YouTube. I talk about addiction, relapse, and recovery, and on YouTube and whatever. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Other people need to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. But we can't worry about them. We have to, keep pushing forward and, stay on our path and not get stopped. We're not going to be stopped. We're unstoppable. And, that's just the bottom line, regardless of what the fuck we go through behind closed doors. It's about getting back on the bandwagon and, fighting through it. And, getting the help that you possibly need, for, your addiction or relapse or whatever the case may be. People want us to be like them. And there's the drug world, the matrix is a trip. There's so many people fighting to get out of it. And, so many people that are afraid. There are a lot of people that have addictions that are afraid to get a new life for themselves. A lot of people have been treated like shit for so long that they feel like this is what they deserve. And to get treated good scares a lot of people. But I'm not afraid to get treated good. It's just a matter of, I just have to take care of my own shit, and I am. But in the meanwhile, I have to keep continuing to reach out to you guys, regardless of if I fall or not. I can't stop reaching out. And with that being said, I am going to end this. I'm going to get some shit done, change the energies around this bitch, and, get the fuck away from here and, get some fresh air and be a part of the universe and manifest and go from there. All right, you guys. Once again, to all of the countries, cities, towns, and states, whatever the case may be, thank you guys very much. I will reach out to you all a little later. Saint LMC and I are supposed to go live. We were supposed to do that, I think, maybe yesterday or whatever, but, we just didn't link up. But if we do, you guys will hear that live episode and, go from there. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Thank you very much, you guys. Namaste, LLS.